let's be honest, a lot of the Niagara Falls hotels feel like they haven't been updated since the 90s. But the Sheraton Fallsview just went through a massive renovation worth tens of millions of dollars, so naturally we decided to come check it out. This was actually our first night away from the kids in a while, so we wanted somewhere that felt a little special. The real question here is this place actually worth the price? The first thing you notice when you walk in is how modern everything feels. You can immediately tell they put serious money into this renovation. Everything looks clean, new, and honestly, a little fancy. Now we came during the Christmas season too, so the whole lobby was decorated and it definitely added that getaway feeling. This hotel might have one of the best locations in Niagara Falls. You're literally at the base of Clifton Hill, so everything is within walking distance. You have the restaurants, attractions, museums, and the falls are just a couple minutes walk away. And if it's freezing outside like it was for us, you're connected to the Casino Niagara from the indoors, so you can get around without even stepping outside. So we booked a room with the Juliette balcony, and honestly, it was totally worth it. You can actually open the door and hear the falls from the room, which makes the whole experience just feel so real. The room itself is also so big. Big king bed, massive TV, and the best part, a fireplace with a seating area. There's something about sitting by the fire, looking out towards the falls, sitting on your couch, that just makes the whole stay feel so cozy. Now, the room renovation was really nice overall, but we did have a small complaint, and that was in the bathroom. It's super clean and modern, but it still has that shower tub combo, and for a hotel that spent this much money on renovations, a glass walk-in shower would have pushed it into that next level of luxury. For dining, you've got quite a few options right inside the complex. There is Massimo's Italian Fallsview restaurant, the Fallsview buffet, both with views looking out towards the falls. And just downstairs in the complex, you'll find places like the Hard Rock Cafe and the Niagara Falls Brewing Company, which is a great spot if you're looking for something a little more casual. There's also a Starbucks right inside the building, which makes mornings a lot easier, especially when you're traveling. Beyond the food options, there's plenty to do here as well. The complex includes the Great Canadian Midway Arcade, Fallsview Indoor Water Park, and it's connected directly to the Casino Niagara. The hotel itself also has an outdoor and an indoor pool and a spa. Now, we didn't spend much time here during our stay, but from what we saw, everything looked clean and well maintained. So whether you're here for a couple's getaway or you're coming with the family, there's a lot built into the property without needing to leave the complex. Now, let's talk about the things you should know before booking. The elevators were a bit slow during our stay, and that's not a huge deal, but it was definitely noticeable. The real one here is the parking. We paid about $50 a night, which is pretty standard for Niagara Falls, but it's still painful. So if you're staying for a few nights, definitely factor this into your budget. So overall, the Sheraton Fallsview honestly surprised us. The renovation really made a big difference. The rooms feel modern, the views are incredible, and the location honestly couldn't get much better in Niagara. Is it perfect? Not quite. Parking prices hurt a little, and the elevators were a bit slow during our stay, but those are pretty minor things in the grand scheme of it. If you're looking at planning a trip to Niagara Falls and want a hotel that actually feels updated and comfortable, this is definitely one worth considering. For us, it ended up being a really great getaway. Honestly, anytime you can sit by the fireplace with a view of the falls, it's gonna be a pretty good night. Now, if you stayed here before, let us know in the comments what your experience is like. We're always curious to hear if others had the same experiences as we did.